What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. I am in the process of changing out the shelving here for Underworld and Justice League. I'm waiting on the shelves. They're supposed to arrive Tuesday. The cheapest way to get these shelves, honestly, having looked at all websites, is either Amazon or Walmart. And Walmart, for the most part, you have to wait for shipping. Sometimes they have the smaller ones in stock at the store, but the big ones always are going to be at the actual, like, they ship it to you. So I'm waiting for several big ones. We're going to do a big one here, there. I'm doing 24 inches depth to ensure I have maximum depth, you know, just because, like, if you look at this Justice League, I could definitely use some more depth. Allow me to display everything here properly. I've sold these shelves. They're actually outside. Someone's coming to pick them up right now. I'm waiting to sell those until I get my garage shelving, just because I don't have anywhere to put these statues until they arrive. The other ones I was able to move. But I did want to show this too. I did build a few shelves today, but I'm not done because I need more fabric. It's also shipped from Walmart, arriving Tuesday. But I did want to show you a few things. So here in the hallway, we're doing a 18-inch depth one. And we have a big one here, a smaller one there. I'm still trying to decide what exact statues I want to do in here. Ideally, I do not want to do Kratos in the hallway. He has to either go video game room or be sold. I need this to be movies, like random movies only. So what I'm thinking is the 3 Warcraft right here with the poster above, down low. I mean, I could keep Troy there, Leonidas, I suppose, and do like Indiana Jones and Harry Potter if I wanted to, or something. I could keep this, but I'm thinking of doing a bust and a 1/4. Honestly, I thought about doing maybe Pirates here, so Johnny Depp silicone is high up and not down low. Because my good silicones, I need to have them for the most part all up high. It is a tricky, difficult one because unfortunately, due to space constraints, you don't have too much options. But, you know, I could definitely put like the Johnny Depp display, the Pirates of the Caribbean here. I could technically put a silicone here where Kratos is at. I could definitely do a bust here. I'm deciding. Warcraft has to go top shelf, obviously. That'll go there. A bust likely here, or a larger scaled statue, and then a bust in 1/4 here. I thought about doing Medusa and Mummy under Justice League, because I want that extra depth, and then I'd do Game of Thrones. No, so I could fit Mummy, Medusa, and probably that Perseus all in one display underneath, you know, sort of right next to my Marcus and Lycan. I think it would look great, actually. And then Game of Thrones next to that, because we need the depth for the Khaleesi 1/4. And then that's all to be able to fit there. And then I have the little glass shelf. I can keep Baby Doll or put some other PF there. That does leave Indiana Jones and Harry Potter that I need to figure out what to do, either just over here or something. I'll figure it out. Once I get the shelving and the fabric and I get everything set up, I'll try multiple options and then make a final decision on what I want to do. I was able to sell some statues these last few days. We sold Iron Fist. The only XM Marvel or comic Marvel statue I have even left now is Doctor Strange. He's the final one I need to sell now, actually. Everything else is sold. Red Sonja, pending sold. We still need to sell Spider-Man. Dante, pending sold. The HMO Dante. So, yeah, I definitely have been very successful in general with my sales. I'm very grateful to all of you who bought from me. It's definitely helped me transition my cave, going much more high-end, better shelving, and, you know, just improving the overall display. So when I get these statues, if you bought one from me, know that you helped pay for it. So I'm trying to decide if I should buy the Jack Sparrow bust right now, because I have enough right now, or wait another week and then get Loki. Because Loki, I still owe a lot of money on him. I'm also trying to buy the Hulk buster right now, and I have enough to either buy just Loki or buy the Hulk buster and Jack Sparrow, and then Loki in a few weeks once people pay me from payment plans. You know, but this is what I'm coming up with. Alexa, turn on Lord of the Rings statues.
Did you want the song Lord of the Rings?
No, turn on Lord of the Rings statues. Ugh. Sometimes she's not perfect. I need to change the name. But as you can see, I'm doing all my marble in here, but the Iron Man half scale and the 1/10, and then underneath Iron Man. So we're doing the Deadpool Wolverine display here. And then Venom display with Carnage. And I really like how that looks, that whole display. Love it. And then Wolverine. And then right here's where you transition into Lord of the Rings. So as I am waiting for the shelving, of course. So Game of Thrones is still here. As soon as we can move that, and I have some additional free time, I'm not focused on shelving and stuff. The plan is that poster is going to go right there. That poster obviously behind Sauron. I'm going to wall mount those two busts, that one right side, that one left side. So the Fell Beast is right above those two. The Balrog is right above them, you know, because it's like a little Mines of Moria. And then beneath that, right there, is going to be Weta Cave Troll. And then the Fell Beast Iron Studios diorama. That is going to stay as is. I want to keep Smogs together and then Balrog, because they look roughly almost to scale. And I think that looks great. The only thing I'm going to do is add posters behind. I have all my Jerry Vanderstelt posters, so I'm going to put the Balrog one, Smog, and I actually have two Smogs, so I'll probably do one on each side. And then the Fell Beast one will go there. And I won't get one for the Cave Troll, that's fine. Obviously, we're going to get the Wolverine bust, Lurtz bust, but every single one of my PFs are now top shelf, which is awesome. None are low. The only low thing is going to be the creatures. And so I think that looks amazing. I really like how I have this displayed with Gandalf, Frodo, and Legolas and Aragorn. A lot of you ask if I'm going to upgrade to the Prime 1. Now, here's the thing. If I'm going to upgrade to Prime 1, I would have to sell all of these. I wouldn't want to really mix them because these have matching bases. They look really good together. And I have 15 of them. If I was to get Prime 1, they need to make more characters because there's certain characters I absolutely want. And I don't want to mix them because I know Prime 1 is going to be overscaled. You know, it won't look good mixing them. The only one you could probably mix is Sauron, the Balrog. But if I got like Legolas and Aragorn, they would tower. They'd be like that tall each. And it just wouldn't look that good. Yes, they're better statues, but for my display, I don't think it would look good. The one thing I am considering is the Frodo and Gollum. Granted, I love my Gollum now. I think Sideshow killed it, but the Frodo definitely lacks. I mean, really, it just needs a solid paint job. But the Prime 1 looks phenomenal, so I may upgrade there. I do want a Gimli. He's the only key character I'm missing. Once I get Gimli, then I have every character I actually want from Lord of the Rings. I still want an Azog 1/4 now that I've sold my 1/6. I definitely love a 1/4 Azog. Granted, I don't have the space. But yeah, it's hard because I'd have to sell them all and then go all in Prime 1. I'm going to wait for in hands of, you know, their first 1 or 2 statues. And if that looks freaking amazing and they announce like they're doing more characters, like they need to make Gandalf, Saruman, freaking Morgul Lord, and some orcs. All right, I mean, I could probably just keep my orcs, but then I might go all in. They need to make an entire big line. I don't want to cut off right now, then I wouldn't do it. But yeah, I'm definitely interested. So Lurtz is probably going to be a month and a half, 2 months out before he ships, and then I don't know how long shipping will take from Europe. Wolverine we'll have next week. Iron Man, we're waiting on Spec Fiction. So Spec doesn't know when it's going to arrive. I know production finished in February, but he doesn't know when it's going to arrive. So I'm guessing late May is my guess. Hulk bust Monday, unless there's a further delay. But Hulk bust is Monday. Captain is pretty much sold. Iron Man is sold on payment plan to a good friend of mine. And then I still need to change this shelving to a 24-inch depth one. And then once this room is done, I'm going to remove that door. And I actually need to switch Loki with that so, you know, Loki's little staff thing doesn't get bumped into when going in this room. But we're getting there, folks. It's a long process because, as you know, I don't have a tiny little man cave that I could do this in one day. I have 1,500 square feet, 400 statues. To upgrade an entire room like I just did, I spent 20 hours. I sold, I mean, at least 20 hours. I'm talking removing all statues, removing the shelves, taken the shelves, completely whole, by the way, I didn't take them apart, up my stairs, outside, and then sold it on a local Facebook marketplace. It is a lot of work. It is not easy. Thank goodness I'm a buff warrior. You heard that. So I can carry those extremely heavy stuvas, the one with the big metal, like wooden backs that are 3 inches thick. Those things weigh like 70 pounds. And I'm able to carry that completely upstairs by myself. Wife will not help. So I had to carry every one of those upstairs. So it's very, very tiring. And then building these shelves, installing lighting, moving statues, you have to be extremely careful. You don't want to break anything. Thank goodness I haven't broken anything. The next thing I need to do, which I'm going to do tomorrow, is I have to remove all that, remove those metal bars off each side, which is kind of hard. And then once I remove those, take them into my bathroom or outside, and then use my metal saw cutter and cut it. You know, I'm going to mark where I need to cut it, and we're going to cut that. As soon as I cut it, I'm going to put black fabric, that one right there, or that thinner one right there, and I'm going to glue it actually to the board, because these 1/10 are very light. You don't want it to have any, you know, like whatever, like these ones. So I'm using a thinner fabric, same color, and I'm going to glue it, make sure it's super tight. And then I'm just going to put an endgame poster, that one that you guys saw with Thanos sitting down and the villains surrounding him. I'll put that. It's already framed. It's just another room behind it. And then I have to finish installing lighting right there. And then we should be good as far as that. And then this, I'm waiting on wood. And then this is going to go right there. It'll fit actually perfectly, as I believe. If it does, I may just have to leave that as is. Yeah, the cave's a mess right now. It sucks. I hate seeing it like this. Freaking Mark is in my hallway. But the shelving won't arrive for 2 days, and someone was buying all my shelves off me, like everything I had pretty much for sale that I was willing to sell right now. She is bringing 2 trucks, and she's actually going to get it right now outside. She's already sent me the money, so I just put it outside, said, come get it. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the results that I'm seeing. I think this definitely was a big improvement, and overall a good refresher of my display and just the open feel. I gotta say, I definitely prefer these shelves that are like this height, like 3 feet tall. Whenever it's a tall shelf, it really makes the room feel smaller. You know, I'm contemplating if my next big project would be upgrading Transformer Room to garage shelving. That would be very difficult because moving Shockwave is freaking near impossible. You have to take him apart, so that would be very, very difficult. But if I was to do garage shelving, I wouldn't have to have that taller shelf where I got my Age of, you know, Extinction display. Like, let's just go to that room. Like, let me talk about this. So I'd probably leave MK as is. I like the way that looks. I don't really want to lose those glass shelves. I would have to do garage shelving right here to there. So I'd have extra height space for all the MK, which I guess would be nice. And then these would all be much taller by at least, you know, that's about 25 inches, 26. It would be a foot taller. So Shockwave would be looking me in the face. Right now I look slightly down low. And then this would be all garage shelving, same height. And then that means the turtles could just all be down low, technically next to each other. It's a tough one because it's all, these are the heavy shelves, and it's a lot of work, and I'm tired, and I just don't want to, I don't know if I have it in me to do another project like this. Maybe in the future. I think for now I'm going to leave it as is. Maybe 6 months from now, I might consider it, but I'm just getting to the point where I can't do any more of these big mass sell-offs and projects. It wears you out. Goodness, it really does. Yeah, Bumblebee, he's sold. I need to box him up. I boxed up Red Sonja today because I have pending sold her. Someone's, you know, wants to buy her. Yeah, I'm not going to change the shelving in this room outside of the one Dragon Ball Z display. The Saiyan Saga. Outside of that, we're keeping that room same. It's too much work, and frankly, I like how it looks with my video game statues. Anyways, folks, that is basically it. Probably won't upload a video tomorrow. I don't got nothing to talk about or show you guys. But Monday, we got the Hulk bust. So it says delivery between 11 and 3 Mountain Time. So, really excited to bring that to you. Let me ask you this. Should I do a live unboxing? Or should I just do my typical one and upload it after I've, unboxed it? Let me know. Do you want to do a live one? Problem is, every time I do live, I feel like I have technical difficulties. Goodness. Anyways, folks, let me know your thoughts and comments below. Any suggestions? Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.